All right, it's time to bring in John Harper and John Jastremski. And after this series against the Phillies, Harper, you wrote a very nice article for us about how this could be a preview of what's to come in October with deGrom, Scherzer, and Bassitt. Why are you so confident that this is what we could expect to see in October?
Well, this is their history, these guys. I mean, these guys are superstars. Bassitt called deGrom an alien today.
Yeah.
He said, he's like from another world or something. But this is who they could be. And you think about it. Game 1, 2, and 3, you roll out Scherzer, deGrom, or deGrom, Scherzer, and then probably Bassitt 3. He's been really good lately, too. And, man, that's a lot for any team to deal with. I mean, they shut down. The Phillies were a hot team coming in offensively. They scored a lot of runs, had a 7-game winning streak. One game before they came in here, and the Mets just shut them down. The starters, they gave up 1 run. They only scored 2 runs the whole series, 2 straight shutouts Saturday and Sunday. I mean, the Mets can pitch, and in October, that's the name of the game. That's why, that's why teams are going to fear playing them in October.
Fellas, you go from Max Scherzer to Jacob deGrom, and then you got to deal with Chris Bassitt. And I'm finally glad that Chris Bassitt is getting the love that he deserves, because you take away basically 1 or 2 real rocky starts where he gave up 7 or 8 runs. He has been rock solid for this team all year. He goes deep into games. He has a different style compared to the flamethrowers. He can get a little giddy up on the fastball, but it's about the craftsman. It's about the idea of trying to outsmart you. And there's no debate to me. When you think about a Met playoff rotation, it's deGrom, Scherzer, take your pick on how you want to line them up. And then Bassitt, to me, is a clear number 3. He has shown that all year, and he is a monumental asset to this team.
Yeah, and the fact that they have been so consistent is really impressive as well. So, obviously, hitters are not going to be looking forward to seeing any of them on the mound. But Luis Guillorme left the game Sunday with what's being called a groin issue. So, how impactful would losing Luis Guillorme be for a time?
It'd be impactful, Chris. He's played a big role. We've seen it. He's second base, third base, and now he's playing more lately since they got Naquin. They've moved Guillorme really into third base against right-handed pitching. And so if he's out for an extended time, again, they're going to look to bring somebody up. They have a veteran type of guy sitting there, but I think there is some consideration, speculation. They might take a look, maybe bring Bassitt up. I mean, they're probably looking at what the Braves have done. They bring guys Double-A and have success right away. Their best prospects. Vientos doesn't play good defense at third. He's probably not an option. But Bassitt would be really intriguing. I mean, the guy can hit, he can field. That'd be something. I mean, why not take a look?
You should take a look. I mean, if you're trying to win the World Series, you should do whatever you need to do to get to that place. Now, they have a huge series coming up, JJ, going forward against Atlanta. Do the Mets put the nail in the coffin against Atlanta?
Well, I think if Atlanta splits the series, they're still in a predicament where it's not mathematically possible to catch the Mets with the pitching they have, number 1. Number 2, the Mets, to quote Dickie V, are playing Cupcake City in the month of September. I went through the schedule at the beginning of the year, and I'm like, if the Mets can survive the Phillies, the Braves, the Dodgers at the end of this month, they are going to love their September schedule. So the Mets did a whale of a job. They took 4 out of 5 last week. They split this 4-game series, Chris. They're in great shape. And I got news for you. I think they might do better than that. They're playing so well. They're super confident. They match up well with the Atlanta Braves. I made the mistake of saying the Braves are going to win 3 out of 5 last week. So I'm learning my lesson. I think minimum the Mets split this series.